Hello,
Oh my
and
God.
welcome to our first episode of our Work in Progress podcast started by me and Sheridan.
Yes.
So,
I'm so excited to be here,
yeah.
even though this is half my project and half yours.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
This is my first guest. It's
Oh.
my podcast.
Oh.
No, but yeah, we've wanted to do this for a while, and it's kind of. I mean, I personally, I've been like talking to friends and being like, I really want to do a podcast, but I want to make sure that whoever I do it with is gonna be like in on it with me
Oh,
and
yeah.
like ready
yeah.
to go.
I'm really dedicated to anything I put my mind to.
Yeah.
So. You've chosen the right person.
Yeah, well, and so how it started is I've been talking to other friends about starting a podcast for a while, but Sheridan just messaged me one day and was like, I want to start a podcast, and I was like, me fucking too. So.
I've wanted to start a podcast since like September 20. What year is it? 2016.
Yeah.
The year I met you and the year I met Lucas, because when we were all like a squad, I was like,
Yeah.
I want a squad podcast because we're just so we're a ragtag team.
Yeah.
And I just feel like we would have so much fun doing a podcast.
Yeah.
But this is what we're left with. It's just us.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing about like the rest of the squad is like, they'll be on stream and stuff like that, but
Oh, yeah.
they're not like they didn't try to be like on YouTube, and they didn't try to be something online.
This is
like
a great
us.
segue to our topic today.
Yeah.
Besides talking about the podcast, we thought that maybe we would start out talking about how we got started on the internet
Yeah.
and why we're here. And I mean, it's not like we're done on the internet.
No, we're just starting.
By no means. We are just starting. That's good. Do you want to talk a little bit about how you started on
Yeah.
the
So
internet?
the first thing I ever tried posting online was like in junior high. I was like super into tech decks, and so
like those little skateboards?
yeah. And so I was super into them, and so I like started making videos about them. And then, like right around the same time, I started getting interested in like Rubik's cubes and stuff like that, because I had a friend who was like super into it. Rubik's. No, and my YouTube channel was Rubik's Rocks 123, and I was like, yeah. And so like for the longest time, up until last year, even on Twitch, my Twitch name was Rubik's Rocks 123. And so with that, I was making like Rubik's Cube videos and like unboxing of new cubes and solves, and I did tutorials and stuff like that. And
Wow.
it wasn't anything big, like nothing actually succeeded. Like I wasn't successful.
Right.
But I made friends, and it was fun for a while. That was in junior high though.
Yeah.
Like that was a while ago, and I was young, and it's probably a good thing that no one watched me, honestly, because I watched some of those videos back now, and I'm like, wow, okay. And then from there, I started like watching gamers on YouTube. Like, who are some of the first people? There was one guy. Oh, this is crazy. So like, I was getting back into video games, and one of the games that I remember from my childhood that I loved was Jack 2.
Yeah. Oh, you still play that?
Yeah. So I wanted to watch a Let's Play of it because I had seen like people doing Let's Plays of other games and stuff like that. So there's this one YouTuber, Scottish Duck, and he was like the first YouTuber I watched that swore, and I was
This is so wholesome.
I loved it. I tried watching his videos again recently, and it was not as entertaining as I remember it being. YouTube now is very different from YouTube then.
Oh, it's so different.
Yeah. So I know you did videos. Did you ever do
boy.
Did you ever do anything other than gaming, or?
Well, okay, so I grew up Catholic, and I went to a Catholic school, and I didn't get to watch YouTube until I was 14 years old. And so
I wasn't allowed on YouTube for a while either.
And yeah, so I wasn't allowed to watch YouTube, and when I was allowed to, I would watch At first, I started to watch American Girl doll videos because, well, look at me. I used to be a little girl, and I had a ton of American Girl dolls, and I bought them all myself. But the first YouTube channel I ever had, before my gaming channel, I didn't write any of this down in my notes because I completely forgot about it. But my first YouTube channel was a channel about American Girl dolls because I loved watching the American Girl doll videos that people had online.
Does this channel still exist?
It does still exist, and I'm embarrassed. And I don't know if I've like privated all the videos or not. So
so they might still be getting views.
I hope not. They weren't very good. They were like really bad stop motion videos.
Oh, I made those.
Like really bad ones.
Okay, on my YouTube channel, so like when I was in junior high, I had a friend who was like, for whatever reason, loved the song "Bulletproof" by Lil Ru. And so I somehow managed to he rubbed it off onto me, and so I made a stop motion music video of half of that song with like Lego pieces and like those like bendy characters that you can like position and stuff, and they have, I don't know, they're like plastic and they have like wire inside, so you can like bend their
I probably,
limbs.
if I saw them, I'd be like, oh yeah,
Probably.
I know what that
That
is.
and Silly Putty, and
Silly Putty.
and I took a whole bunch of pictures and put them together in like Movie Maker.
Yeah, Movie Maker.
And I would add the song in, and then I would. It wasn't like stop motion, like what you would actually think stop motion would be. It was like, this is a still picture for this many seconds. This is a still picture for this many seconds, so it matches up with the song, I didn't put that much work into it. I made a stop motion Rubik's Cube video. Oh my god.
How does that even work?
So it was really stupid. It was so dumb. So what it was is it was just stop motion. The video was stop motion, and then that one like song that every YouTuber used in the background, like no? Oh my god.
I know that one like ukulele one that everyone.
Oh, that's like now. Back in the day,
yeah.
It was like this every single every single YouTuber who didn't have voice in it, like they use that one, like that track.
Wow.
And so now like if someone's trying to reference something from like old school YouTube, they'll put that track in, and it's like I use that.
I'd probably recognize it. I have such a horrible memory.
The Rubik's Cubes were sentient and were talking to each other via quotation bubbles in what are they, annotations? It's so bad. I think I probably privated the video though.
You have to show me that.
I'll show it to you.
Oh my god, that's great. That's so great.
Yeah, I tried to do some really stupid things. I'm very sure it's privated.
That's so great. So after I had my channel with the American Girl dolls, I stumbled upon. So this was about 7th grade, 8th grade. I remember I stumbled upon Captain Sparkles.
Oh my god.
Playing survival games. And I remember what map it was and everything. I remember it vividly. And I just like fell in love. And I started watching Tobuscus.
Oh my god.
And watch him play Minecraft and all these other games. And like at that time I wasn't really a gamer. I had a DS, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Like I played like online games like Club Penguin, but Minecraft, like, oh my god. And like I couldn't buy it, so I played Roblox,
Really?
As one does.
Me too. I fuck with Roblox. That's where Bloxy Pop came from.
Oh my
Roblox.
god.
So like my Snapchat is Bloxy Pop. That's what I have like attached, and that's what like I use. And it came from Roblox. Like I used to play Roblox like all the time because it was the same thing. I couldn't run Minecraft.
Yeah,
But I was playing Roblox before I knew what Minecraft was. Like, I remember
okay.
the first time I heard of Minecraft, I was in, like, in math class in 7th grade. One of my friends was like, oh, man, I really love Minecraft. And I'm like, hey, what's that? And they're like, oh, you know how we've been playing Roblox? I'm like, yeah. It's like, they're like, yeah, it's kind of like that, except it's more, like, survival. And I'm like, okay. and so, but my computer was able to run Roblox fine, but it couldn't run Minecraft.
Oh yeah, yeah. And yeah, my friend actually, like, I somehow found out that he played Minecraft, and I was like, Riley, like, you have to show me how to play this game. And he let me log into his neighbor's Minecraft account, and I remember, like, he would tell me what to do, and we'd sit on the phone. Like, I'd have a physical phone with me. I didn't have my iPhone. I had, like, my home phone, and I'd call Riley, and then we would talk for hours just playing Minecraft. And he taught me how to make an automatic, like, farm.
Oh, like
with the water and
like
the
cobblestone
water. The one where the water
comes like a normal
down.
farm. Yeah.
Yeah, he taught me how to do that, and, like, I don't remember how to do it now, but I just remember I was like, oh my god, like, that's so cool. And then he, like, set my skin to a giraffe, because that's my favorite animal. And one day I remember, like, my skin had changed, and I was like, Riley, my skin changed, you have to fix it, I don't like it.
That's so funny.
And then I eventually got my own Minecraft account, Pebbles91601. Yeah, I can't escape that name. That's my email. Don't email me.
Don't email me. I know, like, I couldn't play Minecraft on my computer, so the first time I played Minecraft, I was at my friend's house. The same friend who, like, told me what Roblox was, the same friend who told me what Minecraft was. I was at his house, and he had, like, a computer in his garage, which, actually, now thinking about it, it's not the weirdest thing ever, but, like, the first thing I did was, like, he let me, like, make my own world and everything like that, and I was like, oh man, what can you do in Minecraft? What can I remember that I can do? So the first thing I went up to like a cliff or whatever, and I started punching a stone block, and I was clicking, like, I was spam clicking. I'm like, why isn't it breaking? And you have to hold it down.
That's awesome.
So yeah, and so the first thing I ever did in Minecraft was, like, break a stone block with my fists. That was pretty good.
I remember like, Riley was telling me, like, oh, just hold down the button and it'll break the wood. And I was like, why is it taking so long? I was so mad about how long it was taking. And then I decided I wanted to start my own channel, and I became Pebbles Plays MC.
Oh my god.
I can't even remember what I would make videos of. I just remember, like, I don't remember any of it, but I remember discovering Twitch.
Yeah.
Because someone had been streaming, and I really liked to go on Twitch at night and find Minecraft streamers with, like, low views.
Yeah.
And I happened upon this guy named Frozen for Life. And in that stream, he was talking to his friend Crafter Century.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, this was hold on. I have the date in my ring.
Oh, that's super cool.
This was April 28th of 2013.
That's crazy.
And I convinced Crafter Century to make a Twitter, because I had a Twitter. And I talked to him over Twitter DMs. And I just messaged him whatever 2013-year-old me just wanted to message him. And we became friends, and we ended up, like, at this point, his name was, like, Baseball Man.
Really?
6657, something like that.
That's hilarious.
And we both really wanted to be YouTubers, and I became Pebbles XO, and he became Crafter Century, and we made videos together for years, for such a long time. And I loved uploading videos. I loved, like, recording a quick 20-minute video, throwing it together, and uploading it on YouTube.
What I would do too.
I would do it every day. And I did that for a while. I hit about I remember I really wanted subscribers. I really wanted subscribers.
You had more than me. You still do.
And so DJ, which is Crafter Century, DJ and I would go on to Omegle.
Oh my god.
And we would send.
You streamed to Omegle.
No. We would go on there, on the Minecraft channel, and send people our YouTube link so they would subscribe.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh
my god.
I remember I wasn't able to play Minecraft for a while because I didn't have a computer that run it, and then my dad let me play it once on his computer. And I played it for a while, and then my mom got a new laptop, and then it was easier to play on my mom's laptop. So then I played on my mom's laptop. The first ever Minecraft videos I ever have were like me showing off farms I had made on my mom's laptop, recording it with my phone. So like, no,
awesome.
it wasn't even my phone. It was my iPod Touch. Because I didn't have a smartphone, so I would like record it with my iPod Touch. I have like vlogs on my channel that are like me in my mirror with my iPod Touch, with my like bright yellow case. But then I don't remember when I like discovered Twitch. I know like one of the first Twitch streams I watched was in the Littlewood. Martin. Do you know? No.
It's a familiar name, but I never watched.
He before he was like a part of Yog's cast, he did like he did Minecraft videos, but it was like everything you need to know about this in 4 minutes, and it was like, and he had a very pleasant voice, and he was talking fast, and you could understand it, and I was like, this is great, I love it. And so I subscribed to him, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna be streaming on Twitch. Twitch just like announced this new subscription feature for partners, or like specific partners, so you can pay money to subscribe, and you get like a badge. And so I would do that, and so like he was the first person I ever subscribed to. And so my first ever Twitch stream, I was on my mom's bed on my laptop that I like my refurbished laptop that I had gotten from the school, like this is the high school I went to, and I streamed Minecraft, and no one watched. You know, I don't even have any idea. Like, I wish I had that like VOD just so I can kind of see what I did. But like, I think I was just like, why is no one watching me? And I didn't stream that often until I started doing like I found like speedrunning and stuff like that. So I was browsing Twitch for like speedrunner, or no, I was browsing Twitch because I wanted to watch someone who was playing Ocarina of Time, because I loved that game. My friend had put me on it, and I was like stuck, so I wanted to watch someone play it, but like there weren't really that many YouTube videos on it at the time. So I went on, and this is like mid 2013. I went on Twitch to find Ocarina of Time streamer, and I found first ever guy I watched. His name was Gregor Tixelkins. And he's like one of my best speed friends now. He was the very first.
Speed friends?
Yeah, no, I'm going.
Did you speed together? Sorry.
So I watched him, and I was like, "What the heck? What are they even doing? What are they doing to this game?"
Okay, first of all, me when I watch your new speedrun, what are they doing to this game? They're hacking.
Yeah,
cheating.
I thought it was so interesting. So I started playing Ocarina of Time. You know what it was? There was another guy, Ilorkalov, who's like a German guy who's not really around anymore. But they were doing like a bingo, which I was like, that's super cool. Like you there's this like board of different objectives, and you have to go through and do every objective in the game.
Cool.
And the first one to like complete a row wins. And I was like, I don't know anything about the game. I don't know anything about the tricks or anything like that, but I'm going to try and do a bingo.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
if you look at my Speedruns Live profile, you can see how many forfeits, because I had no idea what I was doing.
Oh, that's awesome.
I finished one bingo, a short bingo. They're supposed to be like 20 to 30 minutes. It took me like 2.5 hours.
Oh my god.
But I did it.
Oh my god.
And then I started looking at other games that I wanted to run, Jak 2 being one of the biggest games that I played as a kid. And so I messaged my friend now, he was just like a big streamer back then, the Rixer, and I messaged him, and it's like one of the most cliche speedrunners starting messages, and it was like, this game was my childhood, I played it all the time, I want to learn how to speedrun it, can you help me? And so I remember I followed him, and the next day he was streaming Jak 2, and I was like, hey, did you get my message? But it was really cool. And
That's
so
funny.
the coolest thing about the whole situation of that is like, I've met like some of the most influential people to speedrunning in real life because of AGDQ, and now I'm seeing a bunch more in a couple weeks at SGDQ.
Wow, that's so awesome.
So that's kind of my timeline of being online.
Yeah. At one point during high school, I discovered BookTube. And
Oh,
that's
my sister watches that.
it's basically like people who sit in front of their camera and talk about books. And I'm really into reading and I'm really into writing, and that's why it like appealed to me. And so while I was Pebbles XO and slowly getting away from that because I really liked to stream on Twitch, I had gotten my computer that I have now. Before then I would make videos and like stream on my I wouldn't stream. I would make videos on my Mac. And I still have that Mac. But I became Neverland Simplicity, and that didn't last very long. It lasted probably about a month. But I would make videos about books and like writing and stuff. It was a very, very short time, and that honestly marked me quitting from YouTube. And the reason why I quit YouTube, this is going to be really short before I'll come back to this because I feel like we're going to have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
So I moved to Twitch, and I've been streaming on there ever since. I've had a lot of breaks because of school and like mostly school. And as far as where I'm at with Twitch, I love Twitch. I will always be streaming on Twitch as long as I can, and I'm planning on streaming a lot when I get settled in August.
Are you going to bring your PC?
I am.
Awesome. I'm excited.
I am so excited. I do have one YouTube channel that I still use, and it's just my travel college channel, mostly because I go to school in London right now. So I just make videos and people watch them. But back to the whole like YouTube thing. I hated YouTube.
Yeah.
At one point it just became a job, and it just became like, I don't want to edit this video, I don't want to upload it, it's really stupid, it's really dumb, and I got really, really bad headaches.
Oh, really?
From both streaming and from YouTube, because I would always worry about how many viewers I had, how many subscribers I had. It drove me insane. Like it drove me so insane that I would get headaches when I streamed.
Really?
Because I would be like, oh my god, like I don't have enough viewers, and I would get really stressed out and I would have a headache. And that's how I felt about YouTube, and YouTube has just gone downhill.
YouTube, honestly, they become like, it used to be something where people who wanted to put stuff out there could and not have to worry about anything. If it got popular, they could make money from it.
Right.
You know? And that was great. They were rolling out monetization to everyone. I had it.
I did too.
Yeah.
I didn't make anything.
I didn't. I made I look at my AdSense thing and it's like 2 cents.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, no. And then people would be able to get like a decent amount of money. There was a YouTube channel about Rubik's cubes but they were like a movie major. So they also did like cinematic stuff and like skits and stuff like that. And it was very well edited and put together.
Yeah.
He made really informative videos on how on YouTube monetization and being a YouTube partner and getting paid from YouTube. And it was really cool. Like at the time it was like, this is so cool that people are able to put something out there and make a decent living from it. And then for a while it was like that. But then YouTube was like, is now starting to be more corporate and more like a company.
And the whole like ad friendly thing.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, a lot of other like bigger companies that put stuff on YouTube still get ads when they talk about like tragic events and stuff like that, even though in YouTube's guidelines it's like we can't, this is not advertiser friendly, and it's because they already worked out like advertising like behind the scenes. And it's like, okay, well, if that company can do it, why can't YouTube give the tools to the creators? Because now you're looking at like channels used to do so well, now are getting completely suppressed, and people are losing money and they're losing their careers.
Right, yeah. And like I saw on Twitter like a few days ago, this person uploaded the same video twice. But in one of the titles, they put transgender, and that one, like, didn't get any, like, the money was turned off or whatever.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. I can't speak.
YouTube's always talking about how they're improving their algorithm, and they always make mistakes and stuff like that. But it's when it's someone's income on the line, I feel like they should have a little bit more, they should be a little bit more conscious about, like, just kind of hitting the demonetize button. Because, like, someone can spend a week on a really nice video, and it'll come out and it'll be perfect, advertiser friendly. Maybe the YouTube algorithm sees something that is not actually like an issue, but they'll still mark it as being not advertiser friendly.
Yeah, and like the people on YouTube nowadays are like so different.
Yeah.
And it's like I feel like every time I watch like some video by some YouTuber now, like I just feel like mindless.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just like mindlessly watching this video. Like YouTube used to mean something.
YouTube
if that makes sense.
Yeah, no. YouTube is trying to be a kids website now.
Yeah.
Like you look at any of the new up and coming YouTubers that are like getting big now, it's like what is that? Like one Fortnite YouTuber, like Ali A or something like that.
I got no clue.
And it's like stuff like that is getting huge and getting millions and millions of views. I can't find a new YouTuber that I like watching. Yeah. There are a lot of channels that I watched as a kid that have evolved and like grown with me, and like they have changed. Like big example is Shane Dawson's channel, right? Oh, I watched him all the time when I was younger, and then as I grew up, his content became more and more like it matured with me, it seemed like. And now he's making like documentaries like stuff that's like really interesting.
Yeah, I get that, like, but most of the channels that I used to watch, I used to be really big into all of the Minecraft YouTubers.
Oh no, I don't watch any of those anymore.
Mitch and Jerome, all of those people, but like all of that has ended. Like all of the Minecraft YouTubers have gone insane, or like except for Pizza Hut. I love Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like great, and I have a huge crush on him. But he still does Minecraft, and he does Ark, and like he still plays video games. But most of the Minecraft YouTubers now are like gone. And, but I get it. Like we've kind of moved on from it. A lot of people have moved on from Minecraft.
So many
people. A lot of people don't play it anymore. I play it.
Yeah, well,
'cause I like it.
A lot of people moved on. Not me. I love it. But there's a lot of like Minecraft YouTubers that are still trying to push that. Like, people were always saying like when Minecraft's out of the question, these like big Minecraft YouTubers are gonna be left with nothing. And a big example that I see is, have you heard of Ant Venom?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was big. His Hunt for the Golden Apple series was one of the biggest series on YouTube. And he kept putting it out and putting it out. You know, I still subscribe to him, even though I don't watch his videos. And he used to get like hundreds of thousands of views, and I see him get like 7,000 and 9,000 views, and he's still trying to put things out there. And it's like people like that used to make a really good living, but if you don't adapt to what's going on, YouTube just kind of doesn't suggest you get shut down, and you lose income.
It's so strange. Yeah. So I found out, okay, so when I told my roommate, my former roommate, nothing happened. School reason. It's a long story. When I told my former roommate / going to be future roommate, that's also complicated. When I told her that I was going to stream, and that I like to stream and I liked watching Minecraft YouTubers, I found out that she used to run a Tumblr fan blog.
Oh yeah, you told me about this.
For Minecraft YouTubers. And once I found that out, after I freaked out and I was like, oh my god, I love you so much, we decided to like look up to see what happened to all the YouTubers.
Oh really?
Like, where are they now? Sky does Minecraft.
Oh my god.
Now does music.
Yeah.
Husky Mudkips now does music.
Jordan Marin, Captain Sparkles.
Yeah, he makes like really bad videos now.
Yeah, well, he's got like 3 channels.
Might be an unpopular opinion.
Well, I'm not a big fan of his, like, he makes like Reddit videos, and which some of them can be great, like PewDiePie.
Ooh, don't say that.
No.
Don't say that to me. I'm not a fan.
No.
Okay, I haven't watched any of his videos.
His new stuff is actually like pretty entertaining. He's another one of those channels that's definitely evolved, and even though he's kind of YouTube was trying to push him out into obscurity, he's been able to.
Even though he has the most subscribers.
Yeah, well, and it's really what happened with him is such a shame. It's like, because I don't know. It's hard to talk about, because everyone who doesn't watch his videos now just kind of sees him as this Nazi, when it's like, all right, if you try to look at any other comedian in the same light, he's not the only person, he's not the only personality or comedian or whatever to make a Nazi joke.
Yeah.
He's not the only person who's made a joke that might not have been popular, but he made a joke in a video, and because of that, like, news outlets were shitting on him and
Oh yeah.
and totally, like, shut him out, basically. And so because of that, YouTube was like, oh shit. And they pulled everything. And
Yeah.
he makes like pretty good videos now. Like, I enjoy some of the videos he puts out now, but like, which the reason why I kind of brought it up was Jordan Marin. He makes kind of similar videos in some sense, but he doesn't do it the same way.
Yeah.
But the only videos I've watched of his recently were of him showing off his new Ford GT. Have you seen any of those?
Maybe.
Where he's got like this really like blue, like muscle car, like supercar. It's super cool looking.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I feel like I like and hate YouTube. I like it because there's so many things to watch now.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's come to YouTube. But at the same time, like, I wonder if, like, I know we have quality over quantity.
Yeah.
There's a lot of videos out there, okay, but are they quality videos? Not necessarily.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of story times and a lot of tea exposing people videos.
Algorithm-based content.
Yeah, and I just want to know how much of it's actually like genuine and not like fake.
Yeah,
You know
well,
what I mean?
and that's why the channels that kind of have changed over time and like evolved with their audience, those channels are pretty genuine.
Right.
Because that, they're not fitting in with the algorithm. They might be taking a cut when it comes to their monetization because they want to make the content that they want to make.
Right.
Like, going back to Shane Dawson, he
I love him.
Yeah, he like last year, maybe 2 years ago, he made a whole bunch of videos that were like, making crazy food things, right? And so.
Oh, see, I used to love those videos.
But he wasn't proud of them.
I know,
he
but
hated them.
I loved them.
Yeah, and
only because I just love
and
him.
people did love them, and
right.
and but he didn't, and so he wasn't happy with what he was doing. So he turned what his channel was, which was just a way for him to make money, and he made it into something that he's always wanted to do, which is making movies. You know what I mean? I would consider YouTubers that try to put that kind of effort into their videos really gain my respect.
Oh, definitely.
Like him, like Casey Neistat, haven't watched him.
Nope.
His videos are pretty high quality, I'd say. Like, they're very high production. He's actually making a company that is going to be like creator centered, which is going to help people like he's going to have like a studio for people to use for like podcasts. Wow. He's going to have like an open space in New York for people to be able to film videos and stuff. That's like that. Awesome. Yeah, and so people like that have such a drive for content that their content is so high quality because it's exactly what they want to put out.
Wow, no, I definitely respect YouTubers who take a lot of time with their videos and like make them as best as they can be. But like, there's some types of videos you can't do that with.
Yeah.
Like the storytime videos. It's someone sitting down in front of their camera and telling a story that may or may not be true.
Yeah, no, you have no...
And can get people into trouble.
No,
have you heard about the catfish guy?
No.
So, do you know what catfish is?
Yeah.
Basically, this girl who was on the show like 4 years ago came out with a video, and she was like, "Oh yeah, Neve," which is the main guy, sexually assaulted me. And I don't mean to be like, oh, well, that's not true because he's famous. But, like, we don't know if that's true.
Yeah, no.
It could be true. It could not be true. But we don't know. And it's just like, where am I going with that? Where's this tangent gone? I just feel like there are so many videos out there with not great intentions.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, people will put stuff out just because it's gonna make money.
I don't mean to say that her video is like she made it with bad intentions. For all I know, the story could be true. But then in addition to that, there are also channels where people analyze other people's body language in videos.
Yeah.
So you have this video of this girl talking about the catfish guy, and then you have another video from a different channel of someone analyzing their body language. Yeah. And it's very interesting to see, like, well, there's this whole, like, channel for analyzing people's body language. Yeah. It's just so weird. I'm sorry, this is a weird tangent.
No, that's fine. I find that stuff actually pretty interesting. Like, I like in-depth analysis. Like when someone makes a video that's like in-depth analysis of something, I've always been interested in how something works, how something is put together, that's why I was always kind of into Rubik's Cubes, because it was kind of like there was a method to getting it to a solved position. When it's something like that, it's just very interesting for me. Like commentary channels now, I think are probably some of what I watch most. Now there's a lot of commentary channels that are really bad.
Oh, there are a lot of commentary
channels. There are a lot of really bad, and like the channels that just kind of do hit pieces, like unless the person is legitimately like a bad person, like. If their content's bad, they're trying to just make money, just leave them alone. Let them do their thing. If they have an audience, they have an audience.
Do you know who Memulus is?
I do not.
I just discovered Memulus. And I mostly watch him because he has short videos and I really like his accent. He's from the UK. Not that I don't get enough of the accents when I'm out there, but
yeah.
He makes those like 5-minute commentary videos where he'll like someone will come out with a video and then he'll like comment on it.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, fair enough. But I discovered this I don't even know what to say, like organization called BG Media. And it's basically these kids who are like 12 or 13 years old, and they are rappers.
Oh my god!
It's Blackpool Grime Media, and it's the cringiest thing. And my favorite video of Memulus's is when he talks about the 12-year-old rapper Lil T, and like he got big because of his lyrics. He says something, and then he says, "I'm gonna rape your little sister."
Oh my god!
And it's just like. Looking at this channel and like listening to all of these kids like come for each other, you know what I mean?
Have you seen like Lil Tay and
like? Oh my god! I don't like it.
Yeah,
I don't like it. Get it away from me.
Get it away.
This content.
Well, I was watching something where it was like they're talking about Lil Tay and how like she looks up to Lil Pump. She thinks that Lil Pump is like the creme de la creme of rap, which is another problem.
Yeah, I don't know anything
Lil Pump's
about
another problem. But like, it's like he's got okay. Hip hop music in general has an issue with drug abuse and that kind of stuff. Like there have been plenty of bigger names that have died because they overdosed or they took something that they thought was something else. That's what happened to Lil Peep, where he died because he thought he was taking a Xanax, but it was something else. Like it was, and so he died because of it.
Wow.
Lil Pump has a song coming out it's called Drug Addicts, and it's like my whole crew are drug addicts, and he's like bragging about it, and it's like he's
not something to brag about.
He's 17 years old.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
younger than me.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, there are a lot of issues with that kind of stuff. So, yeah.
Wow.
But there's also like I don't know, there's a lot of really cool things that are happening with rap too. Like there are a lot of newer artists that are pushing like newer styles that people don't that are it's not rap, but it's got like, rap backing kind of, and I find that stuff really interesting when people try to push new music, but I kind of just went on a tangent on that. So.
Oh, that's okay. I don't know anything about rap, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean,
I like Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj. Let's go to the beach. Oh, Vines. Vine
Oh my God,
compilations.
Vine. Did you ever make Vines?
No.
I
didn't download. I didn't have Vine on my phone, nor did I have Musically. I didn't understand.
Oh, Musically is an ass.
I didn't understand any of
An
that.
ass of the App Store. I fucking hate Musically.
I didn't understand like Vine or anything. Like, I didn't like it.
See,
Because my cousin liked it a lot, and I was like, I don't get it. I was old.
Yeah.
It's like, what is this?
I definitely enjoyed there were some Vines which were funny, and then some weren't, and then like some were like problematic, and some were like, I don't want to watch this, and
yeah, like I didn't get it. I didn't understand Vine.
And so I tried making Vines for a little bit, and
oh my God.
it was whatever.
That's great.
Not something I like to look back at. So.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't really know about Vine until it was over.
Oh really?
I mean, like I knew my cousin made like those mashup videos with like One Direction or whatever.
Yeah.
Probably wasn't One Direction, but
that's
just me stereotyping.
Isn't that Musically though?
No, like fan edits.
Oh.
Fan edits.
Okay, I see. Yeah.
But like I didn't really understand Vine, and I kind of just learned about it when Vines became the new memes.
Yeah.
Or became a new style of meme.
Yeah.
I'll say that. I don't want to say Vines replaced memes. I don't want to. I don't want to be the one responsible for saying that. But
with memes now, are have you seen? Do you know the Lost meme at all?
I just saw it on Facebook.
Lost is.
I've never seen it used as a meme though. I've just seen like the whole
the
thing.
original.
Yeah.
So it's become Lost in and of itself is a perfect example of why memes are really stupid now, but I love it. I'm a big fan. So like
I love it.
Well, because it's gone
Ooh, it's hot.
Yeah, Lost.
She's hot.
Lost is been condensed down to 4 frames of the most basic thing.
It's only 4 frames?
Yeah.
Or was it longer?
No, it was. Well, maybe the original comic was longer, but these 4 frames are like the base of Lost, and it's like one guy, two guy, one guy, and then one guy laying down, right?
Yeah, it's
so
a girl, but.
Well, yeah, but like just as a general thing, right?
Oh yeah,
sure. So now anything that has that is now a Lost meme.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Actually.
So now people are. It's really dumb. I love it though. Memes now have really changed. Have you seen the E meme with Markiplier's face on
No.
Farquaad?
No.
It's the most cursed meme I think.
I've seen the is this
Oh yeah, that one's pretty popular.
Oh my God, my mom came into the kitchen today. She was like, I saw this meme, and I was like, oh boy.
You're talking to your mom about memes. That's when it's gone too far.
She was like, it was this thing, and it said, when I leave the window open at night, something like mosquitoes liked your post. I was like, Mom, that's not a meme.
It's not a meme.
That's not a meme.
Well, what's really funny is looking at like what I liked back in the day, like Rage comics. I loved Rage comics. Did you ever?
I don't know what those are.
Well, you know those like
I feel like I don't know anything about memes.
Really? I just
know the like new memes, like the Mr. Krabs shook meme. I don't know anything else.
There's a lot of different, like I follow a couple different meme accounts on Twitter, so yeah. But I appreciate a really thought out shit post. That's like my favorite kind.
Oh my God, you are. That's you.
In
our group chat.
Yeah, well, it's
all
great.
the time.
It's fantastic. one of my friends posted on her Snapchat story earlier today, and it was like, why do I always want to eat like eggs now or something like that, something weird. And I have this one, like, it was a picture of an egg with a caption, and the caption is like, eggs, the most popular form of child to eat. And so I sent.
That's awesome.
So I replied to that snap with that picture.
Oh my god. Wow. How would you like describe a meme? Like if I went to go explain it to my parents, how like I was having trouble explaining what a meme was to my mom, so I just came up with like, is this that meme?
Well, like I think how I would describe it is like something that you can take as a base and then modify it to be.
Yeah, that's what I was telling her. I showed her like 4 different ones, and I was like, Mom, that one you just showed me is not a meme, because like people haven't really changed. Like I haven't seen it. First of all, I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
And I've seen every meme.
Every single meme.
But
well,
I was like, it has to be like changed.
Yeah. I mean,
a bunch of times.
Yeah.
And like have it spread all over the internet.
Yeah.
Like I was like, no, that's not a meme. That's just a funny post.
That's just Well, and that's where like there are every single like there's so many different sub like categories and like groups and communities on the internet, right?
Yeah.
A meme is cool because you can adapt it to literally anything.
Yeah, and like everyone gets it.
Yeah, and
it's like numbers. It's like math.
Anyone in the community would get it. Like
anyone in the world.
I love speedrunning memes. You know what I mean?
Okay, fair enough, but like the Krusty Krab, not Krusty Krab.
Well,
Mr. Krabs meme, like everyone gets that.
Well, everyone gets that. Anyone who watched SpongeBob.
And it's like really cool.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's where it's like an inside.
Math.
It's like an inside joke that everyone gets.
Yeah.
But you feel cool because you're part of the inside.
Yeah.
Even though everyone's in the
everyone's
on the inside.
It's just funny.
Yeah.
I don't really use memes though.
No. I save memes because when I don't know how to respond to a conversation, I'll just send a meme.
I want to see if I have any memes on my phone. I don't think I do. But I just have like photos.
I've saved memes. Like I use, if I'm on my computer, I'll just retweet memes, but instead of retweeting memes, I'll save them so I can send them in a group chat later and not have people see them.
Sorry, it's just a photo of this piece of paper with the Madagascar penguin dressed as a cop, and in word art, rainbow like letters, it says no anime.
Anime was a mistake.
And I sent that to my friend Skylar, my future roommate Skylar, because we joked around and said like, oh, no anime in our house. Our house is an anime free zone.
So I don't watch anime. I've always been open to the idea of watching anime, but I've never been able to find something that
Which ones have you watched?
I haven't tried watching too many. I've tried
Throw some names at me. I've watched my fair share of anime.
I think my coworker
tried
what was it? Full
the
Metal
cooking
Alchemist.
One? Oh, no.
Right. That's one. But like,
have you watched Sword Art Online?
No.
Have you tried?
No. I haven't tried to watch too much anime, but
I think you would like it.
Maybe I'll try it.
Because it's about like these kids who sign up for this video game, and it's like virtual reality, but then they get trapped in the game.
Oh.
And it's like an RPG.
Like Spy Kids?
Yes, but like way better. No offense. Sky Kids is best
Kids?
franchise, but
Spy Kids 3D. I owned that movie. It came with 3D glasses. It was actually really cool.
I've watched. Okay, so at one point I had only watched Sword Art Online and Fairy Tail. However, one of your coworkers.
Yeah.
Possibly the same one, but possibly not. Introduced me to this cooking anime that I have not finished yet.
Yeah.
Because I'm really bad at watching anime, and like. I really liked it. It was really good.
Yeah.
I was invested in the story, but it was all about cooking, and it was awesome. And if you like cooking, that might be a good one for you.
Well, the thing is, I'm not too big on watching shows in general. Like,
yeah.
Like, since I spend a lot of time on Twitch anyway, I'll usually choose to watch one of my friends streaming over watching a show, you know. But
Yeah.
more recently, I've been more into watching shows. But I've been watching like because like Infinity War came out, I've been watching a whole bunch of Marvel movies.
Oh yeah.
And so now I've been watching the Marvel shows. Like I was watching Daredevil before you came here.
Yeah.
So.
The thing about me is the only time I can't focus is when I'm watching a movie or TV or anything. I like have to be doing two things at once.
Really? I'm very similar.
So movies I cannot watch. Like I cannot unless I'm in a theater. Movie theaters are different. Like you go to the theater, it's this whole big thing. But sitting in bed or on a couch watching a movie, like I just get so antsy.
Yeah.
And the relation to anime is whenever I watch a movie by myself or I watch a TV show by myself, I have to play Candy Crush on my phone. And that's how I'm focused.
Really?
But the thing is, with anime, you have to read subtitles.
Oh.
Because I do not watch
the
dubbed.
dubs.
It's awful.
Really?
In my opinion. Some of them are awful. I don't watch them. So I have to watch subtitled anime. But I can't get myself to focus long enough to read the words at the bottom.
Yeah.
I just don't know why I'm so bad at watching movies. I've tried.
Yeah.
Actually, I got really good at watching Riverdale. Riverdale was really easy for me. I played a little bit of Candy Crush, but it's a very compelling story.
So now, for me, I'm very similar in like that I have to be doing two things at once. Like, like I don't know if you have ADHD, but I sure do.
I don't.
No? Okay.
It's only when it comes to me watching a movie or a show.
Because that's me with anything.
I mean, okay, I like to multitask. Like, I like to do something while I'm watching even a YouTube video.
Yeah.
But in general, like, I mean, in terms of, like, school, I don't have ADHD.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I just, like, sit in class and, like, pay attention.
I don't.
Like, it's only when I watch something or when I'm on the computer that I'm like, I have to be doing 10 things at once.
Yeah.
Well, or else I won't do anything.
Well, and that's where I have to like when I have my computer set up, I have to have two monitors, and that's another.
My God.
That's another reason why I have to. That's why another reason like why I like watching Twitch, because it's like I can put a stream on and then do something else. If I'm playing a game, I have Twitch on. If I'm watching another stream, I have another stream on. I'm not like earlier today. I was like watching one stream, and then on the other monitor was another stream.
Oh my God, I could never do that.
See. But, like, usually, like, I don't watch too many bigger channels. Like, I usually try to talk in, because usually when I'm on Twitch is with my friends. But, like, if I'm kind of just chilling and doing whatever, I'll have, like, a bigger stream on because they tend to stream longer. And if I want to have, like, something sustained for a while, I'll keep.
I feel that.
Yeah, so.
That's why I watch Twitch.
Yeah. Well, and that's, because with a YouTube video, you have to keep.
Choosing another one.
Yeah. And so, like, when I'm at work. I don't watch
streams.
Yeah, I watch streams. I always have a Twitch stream on. Like the first thing I do when I get to work is I put something on, even if I don't watch it. Like there are so many times where I'll put a stream on, I'll mute it, and then I'll be up front for the rest of my shift. Yeah. Like it's just kind of something that's there and.
Although, did you know about what Twitch did?
No.
If you mute.
Yeah. Okay.
Then you're not counted as a viewer.
Yeah, but only if
if you right click.
And mute
on
the
your
tab.
Mute the tab, then it's different.
But you only don't count as a viewer if you tab out. Like if that screen's not, because what happens is the reason why it does that is to save bandwidth. It'll pause the stream if it's muted and you're tabbed out, which is why you're not counted as a viewer. So as long as the stream is still playing, it's fine.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. All I knew was like, you don't count as a viewer anymore. That kind of thing.
So now yeah, and since I have two monitors at work too, they're stacked up on one on top of each other. So.
Oh, I've seen it.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been there.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I've been to your work.
Well, I'm explaining it for the people at home.
Oh, you're right. There are people at home. Or at work.
Or at work, yeah.
Not judging.
So I'll have a stream on like my bottom monitor and like my work stuff on the top monitor. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to watch Twitch, and I like to stream on Twitch, mostly because it's, like, very candid.
Yeah.
And it's, like, I can do this for hours. I can chat if I want to with my favorite streamers.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, see what I'm saying, but...
Yeah.
have the ability to chat.
You know, the biggest thing for me is because I've been going to a community college and I haven't really been making that many friends at the community college.
Yeah.
Like the people I've talked to the most and the people that have kept me from being super lonely because I haven't had a social life were like people on Twitch, like friends that I've made online, and because everyone else there is kind of in the same boat.
Oh yeah.
So
friends I've made online.
Yeah. Well,
oh my God.
We were like kind of online friends a little bit.
Well,
You know, fun fact, I was
not as online as Crafter Century.
I was your 200th subscriber on YouTube and I had no clue. So we could talk about how we met. So
oh my God.
So basically what
okay, well actually I should probably set it up.
Okay.
Because Crafter Century.
Yeah.
So Crafter Century, basically when I first met him, he was like, "Oh, I'm moving to this place which was an hour away from where I live." And I was like, "Oh my God, that's so cool." And we ended up meeting in person in 2015. And he invited me to his birthday party, and I got to meet 2 of his friends, and it was really cool, and his friends were really nice, but I never really talked to them. And then I got invited to another birthday party the next year, and it was the same friends and everything. And then he went off to church camp. Is that like a thing? You know what I mean?
Well, there's
it was like kind of like a camp.
Well, are you talking about the winter retreat or the summer retreat?
Summer.
Okay, then yeah, because there was junior high camp and high school camp. Now.
Okay. Yeah. So this was about like 2016. Yeah. And all of his friends came back, and he came back, and the night they came back, we got into a Skype call, and there was this new guy. It wasn't Matteo. It was our friend Lucas. And we hit it off, and he became one of our new friends. And then, if you want to pick up the story
yeah.
here,
So I was so at this point, I had no idea who she was. In my head though, there was Pebbles, right? And I
That's me.
and I had subscribed to her YouTube channel because Crafter was like, "Hey, I have a friend who's like really close to 200 subscribers. Like, would you mind subscribing to her channel to help her out?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." So I subscribed to her channel. This is when you were still doing Minecraft stuff.
Oh yeah.
And so I knew Pebbles as like this YouTuber that like our friend DJ was friends with.
That's
so
me.
yeah, and so so then anyway, I went to Europe for a few weeks a couple summers ago for like a choir thing. We just like traveled around a couple countries. When I came back, our friend Lucas was like, "Hey, well, so I used to game with Lucas every night, and then I went to Europe, and so so he had been gaming with this other group of friends that I hadn't met. Well, I mean, I knew most of them from church, but Sheridan was in there, and
that's me.
And so I was like, sure. So I popped in to the Skype call, and we were doing like video Skype. So like, and I was wearing I had my Kappa t-shirt on. And so she saw that, and she's like, "Oh my God, you're wearing a Twitch shirt!" And then we were friends. And you know what? We were talking about streaming, and you like got me back into streaming because there was a while that I wasn't streaming.
My heart. Oh my God.
Well, and because you were doing Minecraft stuff with with Ryan and Joey.
Oh yeah.
So you were like, "We're doing a 9 a.m. stream tomorrow. Like, do you want to join?" I was like, "Hell yeah." And so like I woke up early that day so I could stream with you guys, and so I got back into streaming. Yeah, and so because I got back into streaming, like and I was playing Minecraft, I started like streaming more, and then I started watching speedruns again, and that's why I started speedrunning again.
Oh yeah.
So.
Oh. When I first started on Twitch, I actually did a 24-hour stream.
Yeah, you told me about that. Oh, you know what? I didn't finish my story. So.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I got on a tangent. So, so now I knew Sheridan is Sheridan, and Pebbles, I had no clue. Whatever. So then we were in one of our other friends' Minecraft servers, and I saw that one of the names on like the list was Pebbles, and I was like, what? And I remember I was like, Pebbles, you weren't in the chat at this point. Like, I think I was just talking to like Lucas and Kiva or something. And so I was like, Oh, Pebbles. Like I was like I watch her on YouTube sometimes. Like I'm her 200 subscriber, and they're like, that's Sheridan. I'm like,
you're also one of my subscribers of the week at some point.
yeah, I didn't watch that video. But you told me about that, so I was like her subscriber of the week after I had subscribed
That's
to
like
you.
so wild.
It was such a weird coincidence that like we, yeah,
goes to show that DJ is one of the bestest friends.
yeah.
ever.
No, he's the reason why like everyone here knows who you are.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess I knew who you were before.
Yeah, but like, he's the reason that we're
you
all
know what?
friends.
I remember it was like,
Or at least the reason why I'm friends with you guys.
yeah, I remember when he first had me subscribe to your channel. I saw that he was in one of your Gary's Mod videos,
Yeah.
and I was
oh my
texting.
God.
I was texting him. I didn't really talk to DJ all that much at this point, but he knew I did like YouTube stuff. So like he was like, oh yeah, and he was doing like Gary's Mod, like Death Run or whatever.
Yeah.
And I saw that, and I was like, oh, that looks really fun. And so I texted him. I'm like, hey, we should make a video together at some point. So like I was trying to get in on it because it looked fun and it was interesting.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but he was like, yeah, we'll do something, and then nothing ever happened. Now all he does is Smash.
Oh my God, that's all he does.
He's a Smash 4. I was about to say Smash 4 runner.
He smashes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, like I can't believe how wild our whole story is.
Yeah. It's been.
Oh, I remember when
cool.
we met in person and I like jumped on you.
Yeah.
Even though we had only been friends for like.
Oh, you know what?
Not
Because
that long.
you were at DJ's house and I drove, and you
Yeah.
like recognized my hair from like
Yeah.
from the Skype, so that's how you knew it was me.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my God, that was so much fun.
That was a good day.
Did you come to Chicago with us?
No,
Really?
because that was when I was in Europe.
Oh really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That was before?
Yeah.
Oh wow, oh yeah, that makes sense why you weren't there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry to thought you were on that trip.
It's fine.
Oh wow. Wild.
Well, it's been about an hour since we started.
This went well.
This went well. I think it's been a lot of fun. You know, not too many people in the chat, but I appreciate everyone who's there.
There was a great amount, I think.
Yeah, and
for our first one.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
I think
that's a good amount.
this is something that we're gonna try to do every week.
Not necessarily stream.
Not necessarily stream it. We're gonna try to
Yeah,
whenever we
yeah.
get the chance. But
Yeah.
the difference is in a few months she's gonna be in Florida and I'm gonna be in Arizona.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be.
Yeah, in about a week I'm gonna be back in London.
Yeah.
So time difference is gonna be a little bit icky, but.
I mean, and like the setting for this is like probably going to be a one-time thing until you come back.
Yeah, in August.
Yeah.
Because
so,
I can see us doing at least 2 while I'm here.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, while I'm
Before
here.
you go.
Before I go to Florida.
Yeah. So.
And you'll have me in December and any breaks
Yeah.
from college. If
Well,
you'll be back.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna try and be back, but plane tickets are expensive, so we'll see.
Yeah. Christmas.
Mhm.
maybe.
Either way, the time isn't set. The like day isn't set. This is just
No,
kind
not
of.
yet, not yet.
We wanted to do the first one while she was home because she's only visiting for a week.
Yeah, I'm
so,
only here for a week.
We'll follow us on Twitter at our whip.
Our whip.
So on
All
Twitter
of
is
our
our
links
whip.
should be down below.
Yeah,
Check
everything
that out.
is down below.
If you
I
want to
set
check
that
out
out.
me, all my links. Well, go to my channel. All my links are on there. If you want to check out him, his link is on there, and all of his links should be on your channel.
Probably.
Hopefully.
Maybe.
Do you have links set up on your Twitch channel? I
Yeah.
don't know.
So, yeah. So,
But yeah, if you
Yeah.
wanna check us out.
yeah. So.
I have Twitter. He has Twitter.
I have Twitter.
We have a Twitter together.
Yeah. Our whip. So yeah, thanks everyone for stopping by. If you did,
Thanks for coming. I
this
really
is-
appreciate it.
everything
guys,
here
so
is
much.
going to be on. So the video is going to be on YouTube, probably within the next few hours, and hopefully I'll be able to figure out SoundCloud, and I'll post that to our SoundCloud as well.
I'm so excited, you guys. This is gonna be awesome. I've always wanted to have a podcast.
Me too.
But thank you for coming. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah.
It means so much to me.
It means
yeah.
it means a lot
Oh,
that
it
people
means the
would
world
show
to
up for
me.
like the first episode.
Right?
You know, I've always tried to do stuff online, like we were talking about, but this is
Oh my
like
God,
this is one of the
internet
things I've wanted.
struggles.
Yeah, internet struggles. That was gonna that we were.
Never getting big.
Yeah. Oh well. maybe this is it.
There's time.
There's time. We're still.
There's time.
We're in our prime. All right. So I guess
Yeah.
that'll be that. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you.
And hopefully we'll catch you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.